Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the new Monster High Fang Vote Catty Noir doll. So it's going to be a long video, I can't lie, because I probably will rant for a while to be honest. So if you need to grab some snacks, grab a drink, whatever you need, because it will be a long video. So I was going to make a video a little bit early on about this doll, but there was just so much was happening like in the fandom and even with like YouTubers and stuff. And I have finally written down everything I want to talk about, and I want to talk about it in this video because there's just so much stuff that's happened in the past couple days, and it's just appalling how it's already happened. So for the people that don't know, the next Fangvote doll is Catty Noir Gen 3, not Gen 1. Everyone, including myself, thought it would be a Gen 1 Catty Noir, but turns out it's actually Gen 3. And this is where a lot of the drama comes around, and we'll get into it because there's so much to talk about with this doll. It is crazy. It's only been a couple days, but there has just been so much talk about this doll. Yeah, so we'll get straight into it now. So this is mostly what I actually voted for in the end. I didn't vote for the actual microphone, I voted for the actual microphone with the headset. I do like this doll. I don't think she's worth $90 though. Will I get her? Probably yes, actually, to be honest. I do think she's cute. I'm a sucker for a pop star girly. I really, really do think that she actually would have been a good deluxe doll in Monster High Fest. For example, like that line suits this doll. And I really think she could have been like $100. But the thing is like in Australia, like she will be about 180 including postage. And I don't think she's worth that price. I think she's worth maybe like 100, maybe $100. So like 50 USD. So half it. But I do think she's quite cute and I do love her. I just think she would suit Monster Fest actually. Straight away with this doll, I think you can tell that she really is inspired by her first ever doll release and her Gen 3 release. And it looks like they had a child together, and this is her. I think that she is a great doll, but I don't see her as a collector doll for $90. I am so, so happy that Gen 3 finally has a collector doll. I know they had the Laguna one, but it's Gen 3's time. And I think I've seen a lot of comments about, how it's unfair that it's Gen 3 and not Gen 1. I think Mattel, what they should do is make a Gen 1 and Gen 3 from now on Fang Vote doll, just so that people are not going to be complaining if it's a Gen 3 or Gen 1 doll, and to avoid all this issue, because it is just so much drama, and unnecessary drama as well. So this is the three Fang Vote dolls. So first up we have Rochelle. She was the first ever Fang Vote doll. She's cute. I don't mind her. I'm not in love with her. I have seen her for 500 Australian dollars now on resale. Do I think that's worth it? No, not at all. I just think, like, she's a cute doll. I don't really see her for 90 USD either. But compared to Jennifer, she just blows all the dolls out of the wind. Like, she is gorgeous. Her base, the actual doll, the accessories, everything about this doll is amazing. Like, she's worth $90. And even now, I've seen her for $600 Australian dollars. And I think she's worth it. And I honestly am tempted to buy her. And that's when we get to Gen 3 Catty Noir. Everyone was expecting Gen 1 Catty. And that's fine. I think everyone was. But it's more that people are now complaining that Gen 3 should not have been included. It's unfair that, people didn't get Gen 1 doll. And that's fair. That's valid. I understand that. But there's people that want Gen 3 dolls as collectors. And there is a market for it, and I think that they deserve their own time and their own special way to celebrate this. And this is such a big, big deal for Gen 3 lovers. But I do think that Mattel should have clarified, I think, in the reveal that it was Gen 3 Catty instead of Gen 1, because then I don't think this would have been as big as it was. And I do think on top of that as well, they should probably separate it on top as well. That it should be Gen 3 and Gen 1. But in saying that, you'd never know if they're going to be like, who wants a Gen 2 doll? Not many people will be interested or probably buy it, but you never know. They might be like, okay, here's a Gen 2 Frankie. Like, you just don't know. Like, that's the fun part about it is that you just don't know what's going to come out. And honestly, I could imagine Gen 2 doll actually coming out as this collector. Like, I could see that actually happening. But anyways, I do not think that this Catty Noir doll is worth 90 US dollars. I honestly think she's worth half of it. I think she's like a deluxe doll, like a deluxe playline doll. I think the problem is that details are not there. Like the chain belt, I wish was a real chains. I just wish there was something that made it more premium looking. Like I do like this doll, but it's just more of a mix of her Gen 1 base doll and a Gen 3 doll. And it's like a fusion, and I just don't know if she's worth that much. But honestly, I will get her because she eats, and I really do like this doll. But we will get into another bit of controversy with this doll. So now on to the more serious things in this topic and this whole release. So this is comments from just one video that I saw on TikTok before filming this video, and this was half of their comments. So the first one was G3 Fatties. Why is she so big, X? She ate. She's really ate. Don't you mean fatty icon? Lizzo, we know it's you. Lovely Peaches got a monster high doll. Oh my god, is this a new Skellector? Lovely Peaches. I'm sorry, she looks like Lizzo. And this is the type of stuff I've seen, like, everywhere about this doll. And it's so frustrating that people are just straight away saying all this stuff about this doll because she isn't a skinny doll. And I've also seen two content creators post today that I follow about this release. And they've both said that, you know, they've just said, we should have gotten a Gen 1 doll, how the doll's not their favorite, all this type of stuff. And they've gotten hate for it, being called fatphobic, racist, all that type of stuff. And I think that's never okay to be saying that type of stuff to someone. Like, full stop. Blank, period. It is just disgusting to be automatically saying you're fatphobic for not liking a doll, or you're racist for not liking this doll, just because they don't like the doll. But I will say, though, these content creators, especially this one makes me so mad. This one content creator that's bigger than mine, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, I don't care, to sit there and say, well, all the Gen 3 people are, hating on Gen 1. Okay, well, that's really bad, that's disgusting. But to then say, like, oh, well, the people that want Gen 1 dolls are not saying that, this doll's fat or anything. Well, there's comments to prove it. And to say that those are not happening, it's like, what do you mean? Like, there are comments. Like, this is my first video that I actually saw of Catty on TikTok, and these were half the comments I found. So it's like, it is happening. Like, you can't say that, people aren't fat shaming this doll, because it's happening. And yes, it's a piece of plastic. Like, at the end of the day, it's a piece of plastic. But, the other thing is, like, you're going to go on a 40-minute tangent on a video about how it's a scam as well. How is it a scam? You're getting a doll at the end of the day. Like, the club Fang, the the club, oh my gosh, the Fang Club, you are just voting. Anyone can buy this doll. You don't need like a Fang Club membership to buy this doll. So to say that, like, people that pay for the membership, they're getting their money's getting wasted, it's like, well, you're just voting. Like, it's not that serious. Like, anyone can buy this doll. And here's the scam. How's it a scam? Just because you're saying, quote unquote, Gen 1 quality is better than Gen 3 quality. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I think both doll lines have good quality dolls, and they have budget line dolls. You can't compare the two. Like, oh my god. It's just really frustrating. It's like, they seem like mean people, like mean girls, honestly. It's just crazy that people can sit here and say, we're getting attacked, you know, people are saying that, we're racist and fatphobic, and we're not seeing those comments. People are saying those comments. So to say that it's not happening, it's just like, really? Like, you just gotta go on TikTok and you better see these type of comments. Like, it's not that hard. And for me, it's just like, to say it's just a scam, and to tell people that, if they do buy this doll in the end, they're getting scammed. It's like, really? Like, she's expensive, yes. And you could just say, for the price tag you're paying, it's not worth it. But to say you're getting scammed, it's like, what do you mean? Like, it's not a scam. It's more just you're not getting really the quality of Genify, to be honest. But it's just like, god damn, like, to keep saying as well that Gen 1 deserved it and Gen 3 didn't need it because they're, in stores. It's like, well, that's the point. Gen 1 has had so many releases for pre-production and stuff and for special releases, where Gen 3 hasn't really had that moment yet to shine. Where, I've seen on Facebook that I believe the real drama Monster High dolls are going to come to Kmart. And then we're going to get, the pre-productions of like Toralive, the Workout Twins, and oh my god, who else is Operator? Operator as well. So it's like we are getting, basic G1 dolls still in store. It's just, they aren't going to be sold permanently. And yes, Gen 3 at the moment is the current one, but to say that they don't deserve a special edition doll, it's just like, what do you mean? Like, all Monster High doll generations do deserve their moment to shine. And again, like, if you don't like her, don't buy her. Like, it's as simple as that. However, here are my final thoughts. I do like her. I think she's quite a cute doll. I do think, though, she's quite basic. For the price tag you're paying, she is not really worth it. But she's cute. Like, I'm a sucker for pop star dolls, and I think she's gonna eat. And I'm excited for the packaging. I think the packaging will hopefully be really grand, and will hopefully sell the doll even more. But for what I picked, though, for the options was the high ponytail, which I think will win. The pink makeup, which I think I'll hopefully win as well. I picked the headpiece of the microphone. I hope that wins. And I picked the pink shoes. Now, I don't really care about the shoes. Like, it could be either other. I don't mind. But I think this doll is so cute. I just think, yeah, if she was $50, she'd be good. Because she is like almost like a deluxe doll or a refresh core doll of her Gen 3 doll. But a more grander version and more of a luxury doll. But however, I am so happy and so thankful that finally Gen 3 actually now has a chance, an opportunity to actually get collectibles now. And I really do hope that Mattel, maybe they might do a Fang vote for a G1 doll and a Gen 3. Probably not Gen 2, but you never know. Hopefully they do maybe one doll. I really do hope, though, they do release a Gen 2 doll. I do hope. Like, just one, please. Like, I want to see how that turns out. But my final thoughts on her is that I think she's cute. I just do not think she's worth $90. But I think if you're willing to pay for her and buy her, go for it. I think she's really cute. But I do think, though, if you do have like the Gen 3 original doll, you could probably just go to a craft store and just DIY something for her, to be honest. Like, I don't think it would be that hard to create something very similar to this doll. But overall, though, like, I do want her. Like, I'm a sucker just for Catty. I love Catty. Like, I'm gonna get her new Skulltimate doll as well when she comes out. But honestly, though, like, I probably will get her for my birthday as a little birthday present for myself in the next 3 weeks. So I'm excited for her. But I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please, please, please don't send any hate to any individual that I've mentioned or shown in this video. This is more just of what's going on in the doll world and Monster High world at the moment. It's a crazy time. But I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.